Hi, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, president of Trident Concepts, and today I'm here with Brownells Daily Defense to talk to you about concealed carry, in specific, our intentions and our capabilities. So a lot of times when people think about concealed carry, they just think about simply covering the firearm. Then there are those that might think about, well, I need to avoid printing. And really what we're trying to do is we're trying to conceal our intentions as far as the fact that we're carrying a firearm, our intentions to protect ourselves, protect our loved ones. We're trying to conceal all of this information from a dedicated opponent. We're not worried necessarily about whether or not our neighbor or a close family member knows that we're carrying. We're not trying to conceal against them. We're trying to conceal against a dedicated opponent, a violent criminal actor, somebody who is very adept at spotting firearms, spotting people that have perhaps a different aspect in their personal safety. And the reason why we're trying to do this is that every time we're being assessed by a violent criminal actor, they're extremely qualified at assessing us and going through a litany of the various check boxes that they're looking for to determine whether or not we would make a good victim. And they've been doing it for a very long time, and they're extremely good at it. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to conceal all of that information against them. Yes, I want you to try to reduce the ability to print. Yes, I want you to be able to conceal against, the average person, the average citizen that's out there, but that's really not what our intentions are. This also ties into our capabilities. I don't want to give away any of my aces, if you will, up my sleeve. I want to be able to use those as a last resort. If I'm called upon to use deadly force, I want to make sure that my capabilities are concealed until the very last moment. This then ties into the tools that I have and how I select them. I want to make sure that the firearm that I'm choosing is a compact, easy to conceal firearm, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to, again, produce any type of signs that would tell somebody that I have a firearm. Once you've figured all that out, it leads us back to comfort. So one of the aspects of comfort has to do with the psychology of carrying. If you're not comfortable carrying, what ends up happening is you will subconsciously kind of reach down and pat or touch or adjust the firearm that you're concealing, which is another step in the printing aspect. It's not just printing the silhouette of the firearm against your cover garment, it's the fact that you telegraph your intentions, telegraph your capabilities by reaching down and kind of touching, adjusting, or even patting. So when you find yourself at a level of comfort, you do that less, which helps to improve your concealment abilities. So as you start to explore your concealed carry journey, just keep that in mind, that you're far better off trying to conceal your intentions and capabilities than trying to just conceal the tool. All right, I'm Jeff Gonzalez. Would love to hear any questions or comments. Please feel free to post them down below. Until then, take care, stay safe.